you will be able to represent functions as graphs. Okay? We've got a table, we've got input, output, and then we can change those input, outputs to ordered pairs. That means 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can graph those on a number line or on a graph. Okay, so that's what we're working on here. Being able to take rules and functions and tables and transfer them to a graph. All right, let's look at example 1 then. Okay, we need to be able to graph the function y equals 1/2 with a domain 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a table with these. Remember, these are my x's are my inputs, these are my y's. So I've got 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Those are my domains, and I know domain means the x's, the inputs. Then my function is y equals 1/2 x. What's half of 0? 0. What's half of 2? 1. What's half of 4? 2. What's half of 6? 3. What's half of 8? 4. Okay, this is going to look funky up here for a second, but I need to move this. Okay. All right. So now what we need to do is we need to graph this. So I'm going to have you guys draw this on your paper. You draw a y-axis. You guys remember this? You draw an x-axis. Remember, this way is net positive, left is negative, down is negative, up is positive. We're okay with that? Pretty easy, simple stuff? Okay, now we're going to graph it. When we have 0, we go over 0. We have 1, 2, we go up 1. We have 4, we go up 2. We have 6, we go up 3. We have 8, we go up 4. Okay, we can label these at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? And then we label up the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we just plotted those points. Remember, x is how much you go over right or left. Y is how much you go up or down. We okay with this? Okay, let's turn it over and look at example 2. We're looking at example 2. So the table shows the average scores on a mathematics section of the Scholastic Aptitude Test, the SAT, in the United States from 1997 to 2003 as a function of time in years since 1997. In the table, 0 corresponds to the year 1997. 1 corresponds to 98, 2 would be 99, 3 would be 2000, and so on. We're going to graph this. Okay, so this is important. The bottom shouldn't be hard. We just do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The y values, what's the lowest number that we get? What's the biggest number we get? Right. So we probably don't want to count by ones, right? So we're going to make our big graph. The bottom, the x values are easy. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But what are we going to go by? What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this little spiky thing right here, which makes the graph a little inaccurate, but I'm going to start with 500. Then I'm going to go by 2. 502, 504. It's going to be a tall one though. 506, 508. Yes, you have to draw this. 510, 512, 514, 516, 518, and at the very top, 520. Okay. You guys, you noticed, right, that we did not go by ones. We started at 500 and then went up by twos. So at 0, I'm at 511. At 1, I'm at 512. At 2, I'm back down at 511. At 3, I'm at 514. At 4, I'm at 514. At 5, I'm at 516. And at 6, I'm at 519. Okay. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you being a pain? Go away. All right. Okay. Example 3 and example 4, I want you to look over this weekend, but I believe you can do all of the homework that's on the board.